Hey friends, we're back again with Science with Sam and Stacey. I'm outside today enjoying a beautiful day, and we're going to be talking all about weather. I love Alberta because you get to see the storms roll in and see the clouds form, but sometimes chasing storms can be a little dangerous. So we've got Sam here today to show us some experiments on how to make your own storms in a jar.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Science with Sam and Stacey. Today we're going to talk about weather and look at two super fun science experiments all about weather. We're doing tornadoes and clouds today. You know, any day is a good science day. Okay, so our first thing that we're going to need for this experiment, and this is called, well, I've named it myself, it's Soapy Tornado. And if you want to learn more about tornadoes, you can check out Worldbook, and they've got a super cool page, lots of videos, lots of pictures. So for our Soapy Tornado, we need a mason jar with a lid, the hairspray for later, and soap. Now, haven't tried this before. Let's see what happens. So first, water goes into the jar. I'm going to fill it up about 3/4 of the way. That might be more of 2/3, but let's give it a try. We're going to dump some soap in, and I think we want a fair amount of soap. This needs to be pretty soapy. Ugh, hair's everywhere. Lid goes on. Screw the lid on. And shake, 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 shake. Wow! Okay, so one problem I had here, and maybe you'll have it at home, is I put in a lot of bubbles. And it made it a lot harder to see the tornado. So this time around, scooped up some bubbles, do the swirling thing again. My arms are getting sore, honestly, guys. And then hopefully you can see it a lot better. I can see it. I'm not sure how well it's showing up on the actual video, but it does look really cool in person. I'm going to do it a couple more times to hopefully get a really good twister for you. Another hack with this one is you can throw in glitter, you can throw in food coloring, you can throw in all sorts of fun things. Well, let's try another bubble scoop. Okay, we're going to try not to disturb it too much. So I'm going to do like a couple. That was my best technique yet. So it turns out I'm just like working my way around. Hey friends, back again for experiment 2, cloud in a jar. All right, first things first, we need our jar back. So this is the same jar we used for our other experiment. I did give it a really good rinse because soapy tornadoes are pretty soapy. So what we're going to do is we actually want to put hot water in this time. Hot water. We're going to fill it up about 1/3 of the way full. That might be 1/4, but it should work. And then we're going to pop this on top to keep that heat in. After that, we take this ice, and I've been hiding this ice here for like a really long time, and it's melted a lot. I'm going to pop some ice on top of it. Leave it for about 20 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to take the hairspray really fast, spray in, and cover it up. that for a minute, and then when we move this, the cloud should escape. No way. Okay, you guys are probably pretty far away so can't see it, but I'm gonna redo the experiment and bring you a little closer. Back here. Okay guys, let's do it again. So first we're just gonna pour our water out. We'll get new hot water. So first things first, hot water. Oh, might need a little rinse. Maybe some hair spray already. First things first, need some hot water. Again, about a quarter, third of the way through, not too much. We're gonna pop back on our top with the ice inside. And we're gonna leave that again for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, and now this again is super fast. Give your hairspray a shake. Hold on to it. Move this over really quickly. Spray a really good one in. And then pop that lid over top. We'll just let it sit for a second. You can see inside how it's starting to wave about and the cloud is coming together. Oh man. It looks pretty cool. Oh my gosh, you actually are starting to not be able to see through it. It's almost as foggy as some of that soapy thing. And then watch really, really closely as that cloud slips out. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Okay, we're gonna do that just one more time. And I'm gonna try putting in some really, really, really hot water. Now, I can just always do the experiment again if I need to. Crazy. Alright, so that was my 2 fun weather science experiments, perfect for a rainy day. I don't think they're really outdoor activities. And if you want to do another science experiment, kind of about weather, you could do the walking rainbow one again. That's further back in our YouTube channel, so definitely take a look at that. Now before I go, I do want to talk a little bit about what was happening in the experiments we did. So first, our Soapy Tornado, that was pretty much all motion. And us whipping around the bottle in the circle like that, that's like the wind. It kind of mimics the winds that an actual tornado would have. If you wanted in that experiment, you could also throw in some debris. You could throw in some sticks, probably pretty small ones. I don't know what you've got at your house. If you have felt, I bet you felt would look really cool in there. As I said before, glitter as well. So anything to make it just a little bit your own. Just make it your own. So yeah, so Soapy Tornado, motion. If you want to learn more about tornadoes and how actual tornadoes work, again, I'll drop the link for World Book in the description. Now our second experiment, which was my favorite, even though the Soapy Tornado one was pretty fun, making an actual cloud in my house, or rather the library, was pretty wild. So how that one worked is that we put in our hot water, and we noticed that the hotter the water I put in, the better the experiment came out. So that's just something good to note. So we put the hot water in, about a third to half full of the jar. When we put in about a quarter of a jar of water, that one didn't work as well. So about half full, put it in, and then you pop that lid on with the ice on top, and then immediately the hot water starts to turn to water vapor. And then when we have clouds in real life, there's all sorts of other things in the air. There's dust, volcanic ash, which I learned about recently, which was pretty cool. and all sorts of other debris or things that are in the air, pollution that make those clouds. It's something for that water vapor to like catch onto, just like we simulated here with the hairspray. So, and then we just pop that lid back on just to give it a second, and then you can actually, well, I really like seeing the cloud just sort of slip out the top. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Science with Sam and Stacey. This time we got to talk about the weather. See you next time.
That was really cool, Sam. I loved how the little cloud would just slip out of there. I wonder if that's what it would be like up in the sky as well. It's kind of neat to find out. We've got some really cool resources in the link below. Check out some of the books as well. There's a really cool video that you can watch for free with Hoopla. It's also available if you have Amazon Prime at home too. But check it out, and we'll see you next time on Science with Sam and Stacey.